He hits the afterburners and deals a mean 2-piece combo. We clash for a bit, then bro leaps into the air, showing off his 5-foot vertical. He jumped so high I was eyeballs to eyeballs with his actual balls. So we start off with the low-key peasant, clearly injured. What was bro fighting? A whole ass grizzly bear or something? Oh, great heavens! He stumbles upon a battle where his other friends are being shish kebabbed. And just before he himself was about to get his subscription from Live cancelled, he got saved by a stray arrow. Anyway, so we pan over to Master Swordsman Isshin Ashina fighting Japanese Keiso over here. Bro really decided to equip the high-calorie human build before going into battle. Anyway, so they get to fighting. Japanese Keiso tries to swing on Master Swordsman Isshin Ashina. He dodges, tries to stab him in the gut, but he parries that shit. Check this. Keiso uses the momentum of the parry to transition into Thor's signature move. The swordsman sees an opportunity, stomps on the spear to dig it further into the ground. Bro, say what you want about how bro is built like an industrial sized fridge, but what you cannot deny, my friends, is that bro has the strength of Hercules in those snack grabbers of his. If he ever got his gravy laced sausage fingers on you, he'd promptly eat you, yeet you to the next town. So the general just slaps the swordsman, sending him flying. And this white shot right here really highlights the size difference between these two. Anyway, the swordman sideswipes the spear, and look at that wind back, bruh. That's at least a 200-degree plus angle right there. Bro was ready to use the Japanese destructo disc and slice bro in half.
He needs some milk!
We finna have the swordsman do his best Frieza impression real soon. Luckily, he dodges the strike and stabs the general in the stompers.
My toes! No!
This angers him, so he proceeds to counter-strike, but that shit got blocked and parried. The swordsman proceeds to slicing him in the ribs, climbing him like a skyscraper, doing his best King Kong impression, and promptly had his neck looking like Niagara Falls with red food dye, and ended his subscription from life, announcing his victory and ending the war. On the battlefield, this Craven the Hunter looking ass comes across us, the protagonist, and adopts us. So he raised him into a shinobi, and he had one job: to protect his master at all costs. Bruh, if you don't get your video game cover wall poster looking light skin stare ass pose out of here, I'm joking, I'm just jealous. They should make a game about this guy, you know, something cool with a cool name, something like, I don't know, Sekiro. But anywho, some 20 years later, the Ashina clan is on the brink of collapse for some reason, and our boy over here lost his father, his master, his auntie, and his brother. Anyway, so we end up in a well. They done got bro doing the "why did you leave me" pose. And some random lady drops us a letter showing us the location of our master. So we get ourselves out the well, and you know I'm itching to duel these orbs. But bro, whatever happened left me on one elixir. I got no HP, no sword, and most of all, I got no bitch. You know the bro's gonna be clowning me in the group chat. Talk about some no bitches. Bruh, if you don't shut up before I leak this entire group chat, which will result in multiple life sentences for at least 10 of you bros. And I know you're not talking, viewer. Yeah, you watching this. Your bitch is a 2 out of 10 on a good day. I see you in the group chat trying to defend our honor, talk about some "she's gorgeous to me" face ass. Anyway, beef with the viewer aside, I am not combat ready right now. Ops could literally fall in my general direction, and that's 8 GG's for me. So we gotta do the smart thing and go stealth. I make my way on the side of the mountain, and into the glory hole we go. So we finally get to see our master, and before I saw what he looked like, I was like, yeah, we finna clap some cheeks together. Straight Optimus and Bumblebee type timing. Expecting to see someone like Tekken's Heihachi Mishima. Oh man. Expecting to see someone like Expecting to see someone like Tekken's Heihachi Mishima, but I was all sorts of discombobulated when our master was actually a 13-year-old schoolgirl looking ass. Who is this?
Who the fuck is that guy?
I thought this was Sekiro, 2019's game of the year, not Genshin Impact. He started talking about "you did well to come here." Bro, if you don't shut up and eat your baby formula. Anyway, beef with the Genshin character aside, You tell him we're here to free him, and he does his best Hey Arthur impression.
He copied my whole fucking flow! Word for word, bar for bar!
And finally gets us our sword. This is probably equivalent to when Thor gets his hammer, Iron Man gets his suit, and when Bruce Banner turns into the Incredible. Yeah, we don't talk about that. So I'm about to get my first lick and I waste no time, instantly getting to poking bro with a very large and sharp stick made out of sword material. Broke his posture and rearranged his neck. Now I literally just turned his best friend into a human knife holder. So instead of running in the other direction, he thought, yeah, time to get my lick in. And you know what? He actually did what he said he was gonna do. Cause he proceeded to shank me not once but twice. Bro doing his best London impression, bringing me down to 1 HP. Bro really had me looking like DBZ Vegeta. But the baddies are watching, so instead of guarding like a bitch, I went on the offense, broke his posture and clutched on 1 HP. Anyway, this guy saw that I was 2 HP and was rubbing his hands thinking I was free eats. But instead I used him to use those same hands to try and stop his internal organs from oozing onto the pavement. Up next are these twins. Peeping my HP, little bro was way overconfident. Bum rushed me and went for the swing, but I was too far back. Left himself open, so I punished him by rearranging his trachea. His big bro had to get his get back. An eye for an eye type shit. And you know what? I respect that. I really do. So as a reward, I made sure they had identically mashed up tracheas, being twins and all that. Up next, we have Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Bro took his sweet ass time taking out his blade. What do you think this is? Anime? I am not about to wait 27 episodes for you to power up, little bro. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Dragon Ball Z. But anyway, I shanked him during his power up, leaving him all sorts of discombobulated. Touch tips and clash for a bit. Then he hits me with a shank, literally leaving me on 0 HP. I was so weak, in fact, that his sneeze could sneeze on me, and I would be seeing the pearly gates. But my boy, we've got that dog in him. At 0 HP, he perfectly parries his strike, shish kebabbing Raiden's internal organs and taking the dub. I go up to face the final boss, and this bold ass sneaks me from behind, about to shank my ass South London style. Simpsons Montgomery Burns, is that you? Anyway, being so low HP, the moment he swung, it was GG's and I ate the dirt. Now, although last attempt I was backstabbed by Mr. Burns, with this attempt I felt like I'd gained sufficient skill and knowledge to absolutely cook any opponent in my way. So after turning myself into Adonis Creed and hyping myself up for half a movie for the comeback, I was ready to eat. After tanking a few good licks and dying more times than the wife of a male protagonist at the beginning of every action movie, now I felt like I gained sufficient skill and knowledge to absolutely cook any opponent in my way. No, I mean it this time. Anyway, first guy, back turn, easy lick. But since I had not figured out auto lock, his best friend got a few good licks in, but eventually I put him down. Up next is Raiden. He also got a few good hits, but ultimately I turned his torso into a busted fire hydrant with red fruit dye. Up next were the twins and Raiden, and well... And finally was the boss. I had worked so hard, ain't no way I was about to lose to Japanese Baymax over here. Anyway, so as soon as bro saw me, he turned on the jets and was on me like white on rice. Started throwing hands immediately. But the baddies are watching, so at low HP, bleeding, bruised and battle scarred, I returned the favor. So we started trading blows. Kinda like that scene from the Iron Man movie no one talks about, where Tony and Rhodey were straight boxing till Tony made Rhodey eat straight granite. But unfortunately, I did not have sufficient skill and knowledge, because if I did, I would have known not to let my posture interfere. And when he did, the worst thing that could happen to me happened. So eventually I got my posture broken. Bro had me on all fours. Bro got me doing the doggy against my own will. Got me staring right at his Baymax nutsack. And then he sent me packing in front of the baddies. Oh nah. You know, it's tough, man. It's hard, it's difficult. Keep dying, keep failing. It's just rough out here. But you know what? It's okay. This is part of the process. It's who we are as humans. We live, we try, we fail, we get up, we try again. This is who we are. This is life. You may die, but that's a lot better than living on your knees, and you're gonna get up and try again and try again and fail and learn. Try again, fail and learn until we actually go through this brick wall that is life, until we make it through, until we make our dreams come true, until we become who we wanna be.
Breathing out of both nostrils.
So I'm back to get my get back. After sending me to the gulag and embarrassing me in front of the baddies, nearly full health and healing gourd in hand, and sufficient skill and knowledge, I was ready to put this guy down for good. So let's go. Like last time, we started trading blows, going tit for tat, giving and taking, yin and yang type timing. I got a few good licks in, but then he absolutely demolishes me with an overhead strike. Bro had me on all fours. Again, bro. And I already know what it's like down there. He looked down at me and was like, that shit stank, don't it? And I was like, yeah, that Baymax nutsack. Bro got too cocky and tried a combo on me, but that sufficient skill and knowledge kicked in, and I perfectly deflected his strike and made his neck do its best Yellowstone Geyser impression. And at this point I was like, yes, let's go. I was about to emote on his ass, but out of nowhere, after having my whole ass blade go cave diving in his goddamn neck, little bro deflected. Bro had me sounding like Uncle Ruckus talk about some this can't be. And then a prompt shows up. Hang on, let me read this real quick. Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient?
The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown by the red circular markers above their health vitality bars. Fuck! Each death blow requires one marker. Okay. And you're only telling me this now? You're telling me after dying 10 billion times and finally conquering the boss, I have to do it all again, skull emoji? Anyway, bitching aside, I was like, okay, if they're cheating, then I'm cheating. Whipped out my healing gourd and got to cooking. We traded blows again, but it finally clicked. Swing, hit, block. Say that with me. Swing, hit, block. Again, swing, hit, blow. Nah, not again. You know what? At this point, just stick it in. Broke his posture and finally put him to sleep. So then after defeating the boss, I had to find a secret passageway that Kuro told us about. I fought this thing. What even is that?
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that?
I finally found it and whistled so that Kuro could join us. We made our way through the tunnel, and let me just say this. I'm a first-person shooter type of guy, okay? Over 2,400 hours in CSGO, now CS2. I don't know, I just really like taking a firearm, gripping it real hard, and shooting my load onto people's faces. This is my first FromSoft title. Anyway, with that being said, even I know a boss arena when I see one. But I was so confused because I'm like, that's a rock, that's a rock, that's a rock with a bow and arrow on its back, but still a rock. I'm like, where's the boss? So I stumbled around, seeing all the tall grass and thinking this is a stealth mission or something. But I eventually triggered the cutscene. So apparently the rock with the bow and arrow on its back is actually Lord Genichiro. And he's the one who had Kuro locked up in the castle. So you know we gotta get our cat back. So we square up, and when I saw the size of his blade, I was like, oh nah, where's the undo button? Where's the take me back to the well button? Bro, he even got the in-game protagonist fumbling his sword. But the baddies are watching, so even though my legs turned to jello and my sweat was sweating bricks, there was no turning back now. So let's go. Bro didn't even turn on the jets, he turned on the afterburners, warp drives, fucking nitrous. Bro is at least 6'3", 200 pounds. How is he on me that fast? He started throwing hands immediately. He got one good lick on me and I ain't gonna lie, I was getting cooked. Cause I'm sitting there getting pieced up thinking, what are these attack combos? Like bro, I am literally a level 1 crook who's died more times than the careers of local rappers. So the next logical step the devs thought was to pit this guy up against the real Batman. And when I say Batman, I am not exaggerating, cause bro was out here doing attack combos like he's about to say now talk, face ass. Like devs, if you don't want new players who are not FromSoft veterans to play your games, just say that. Cause now my arms are broken in 27 different places and it's yours fault. My lawyers will be in touch real soon. Anyway, bitching aside, after bro had me doing my best Mojo Jojo impression, he steps back to set himself up for the finisher. He hits the afterburners and deals a mean 2-piece combo. We clash for a bit, then bro leaps into the air, showing off his 5-foot vertical. He jumped so high I was eyeballs to eyeballs with his actual balls. So while I'm down there staring up, doing my best William Dafoe meme impression, bro is powering up to hit me with the mean ass Hadouken. He hit me so hard I start seeing sound and smelling colors. This confuzzled my ass. And then he kicked me in the gut to finish me off. Any last words? The kid, when you take him away, just make sure not to get his ligma. What is ligma? Ligma. Shut your brain ass up, nigga. Worth it.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
And that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. This one took me a while to make. But yeah, you know what to do the bits and the bobs, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.